Hello, hello. Hi, everyone. I'm gonna give it a few minutes and let people start getting in the room. Come on, come on, come in the room. Man, I be wishing I could play some music, but it's all good. I'll be the music. I would be the music. All right. Hello, hello. How y'all doing tonight? Are y'all good? Happy Tuesday. Today has been a very, very interesting day, and I have really, really, really enjoyed what today had to bring, even though the night is still young. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the love and support in the chat. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes to see if some more people will come on because what I have for you tonight is not only information that I personally researched, but it's also information that I personally experience. And I'm all about experiences. Like life. Okay? Life is all about experiences. Good, bad, or indifferent. You take the good with the bad and you learn from it. So it's about experience. Thank you so much, love, for coming in the room. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that there are some links. And in the link below, you will find that there is a free gift. I'm real big on giving y'all free gifts. So the gift for today is CapCut. I use CapCut. I've been using CapCut for now maybe 2 or 3, maybe 2 years. That's what I make my videos with. That's how I do all my editing for my videos. Um, it is a free app that you can use on Android or Apple. But the gift part of it is you have 7 days of CapCut Pro for free. So if you click on the link, it is my link that lets them know that I invited you to use CapCut, and make sure that you are a first time user to be able to use it for free. Um, it is game changer. Like you really can get a lot of benefits out of the software without paying for it, but I'm one of those ones where I be want to know what I'm missing, so I pay for it and I'm hooked. Like I don't think I'll ever go back to the free version only because I've been playing with it for over 2 years and it was just time for me to level up to the next level. So take your time. Don't rush into paying for it. I mean, you can take, they have multiple functions that you can use from here at least a good year. I mean, I typically do what, 5 videos a week, and I probably upload 3. I'm doing better with my videos, but as a digital creator, is definitely something that I would you say that it is a game changer. You are a business owner, if you are a digital creator, you come on this platform, you're coming up with content, you're sharing content, you're coming up with reels and you're sharing reels as a job. You're showing up and you're monetized. So therefore, treat it like it is. This is your job. So that's a tax write off. That was another gem that I just gave you. So, all right, you future multimillionaires. I want to see them tax returns and be like, Tracy, put me on. All right. So the first part of this, the topic that we are going to talk about is going to be some Facebook items. I do want to share that Mark don't even want y'all to use the audio. I'm gonna be honest. Don't use the music. Um, I was told by different groups, different individuals, that you can share a video or make a video or put a picture, and you know how you go into your story, you add your picture, you pick your music. I did that. I had a picture of my daughter, so if anybody see my story, it was a picture of my daughter. She had on her first pair of diamond earrings and her first pair of pearls. So quite naturally, I used Prince song "Diamonds and Pearls," and it was in the story. Well, I got restricted. I got restricted because I used the song that was copyright had copyright issues in other countries. And even though I said I do not have rights to this song because it was in other countries, it's the reason why it got flagged. So just putting it out there, if you do not want to risk being monetized, I will not use the music that is given. Google music to use on Facebook. I personally did it. There is a list. A lot of it is instrumental music, but there are some music that does have words to it or lyrics. I mean, yeah, lyrics to it, words to it that you can use, but it's not gonna be your trending music of the radio station. So you just have to go in there and find your music or what you like, what's your preference. They had a wide range of music. I think is very beneficial for anything that you can use for motivational or just to go with your pictures or to go with anything that you do as far as your reels or your videos, per se. But I will share, and I do want to put emphasis on it. Do at your own risk use the music that Mark provides. With that being said, they are watching the stories. With that being said, they are watching your messenger. They do have rights to, see all of that. Stories, messages, WhatsApp, and then I think Thread is the newest addition that they use now on the platform. I'm not saying don't use it. I'm just saying use it with caution. Learn how to use it. Educate yourself on how to use those platforms to your benefits and not theirs. All right. So for the new people that have just came on the live, I have a free gift for you guys at the bottom. Make sure you click on the link. Um, the free gift, if you're able to use it, is CapCut, and that's what I use to make my reels. It's absolutely free for 7 days. They do have a free version, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's great. I love it. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. Okay, so the other big gossip on the streets is shadow ban. Okay, so I um I got heavy to the streets and I just started asking questions. I'm like, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on with this shadow ban. Tell me, how do I know if I'm being shadow banned? Because everybody be like, oh, I think, I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. Cousin Mark ain't telling y'all when y'all getting shadow banned. There is no notification that's saying, up, your stuff is not trending right now. No, it doesn't work that way. But if you have your usual followers and they do not see your stuff on their thread, meaning they're not commenting, they're not showing up for you, then most likely you have been shadow banned. And I have found reasons as to how you get shadow banned. And I am guilty of using these, but you will not see it on my post no more. And it's hashtags. So, per the community, if you use a hashtag and that hashtag has been used, let's just say 3 million times, if one person uses that hashtag and they've been restricted of a violation or they upload some harmful information to the platform, that hashtag has been captured as a threat. I didn't say this, I didn't make this up. It makes perfectly good sense to me now because you're using trending hashtags and you're wondering if 30 if a million people didn't saw this, why only 30 people liking my post? Like, let's just make it make sense. So, hashtags is a real threat. Now, you can risk using hashtags. Again, I'm just giving the information. I am just wanting to help everybody grow. I love being on this platform. I love seeing the creators And when I saw that, it just kind of like rocked my world because they look at it as inappropriate content. And if that content has hashtags, the whole thing has become it's almost like when you do a crime. If you're guilty, guilty by association. That hashtag is guilty by association. That's it right there. Enough said. Okay. Um, and then it just says oftentimes that is always the ones that's the most popular hashtag. So if you've been, you have a brand, I have a brand, my brand is Introducing Tracy. I'm pretty sure I'm probably the only person using Introducing Tracy. I love to go in the search bar and just put in hashtag Introducing Tracy just to see who all it goes to. But now I'm like, I'm gonna have to teach myself not to use hashtags because I want to avoid any type of shadow ban that I can do. All right. So another good thing about what I've learned now on the streets, everybody hollering about don't like my post, don't like my post, love it, love my post. Uh, don't react if you don't want to like love it. Just show me comments, like just do comments. Okay, per what I've read and how I took it in, ate it up, digested it, and now I'm about to gurgitate and give it to you. It's okay to like a post. It's okay. It just means we like you a little bit, and it trends. I should have did a pie graph. It trends like right here, so I'm gonna keep this finger right here. Now, if you love my post, it trends right here. Okay. If you care about my post, oh, we go a little farther because caring is sharing, and caring it mean you about to share it. You sharing it even though you not sharing it. Okay, that's what my notes say because that's what I read. Now I don't know what happens if they angry face your content. I mean, hopefully ain't nobody out there throwing up no angry faces because I don't know what they do. It really didn't go into details. It just really talked about liking and commenting and how it goes to followers and how it helps you it helps the network determine how far to go, when sharing it or sharing it to the people that liked it and the people that commented so that it can be in the algorithm to be able to go to the next person. So the reaction does play a part, comment plays a part, and sharing plays its part. Makes perfectly good sense to me. Especially if you had the opportunity to do the performance bonus. The performance bonus is basically paying you off of your post. And a lot of people think, oh, I'm getting paid off the post, so I'll post and post and post and post and post and post. No, it's posting and it's the number of comments and it's the number of reactions along with the number of shares. So the more people that it reach, especially new people, your newbies again, your new people, they bring in more value. But, don't count your old people out because they help grow you. So it's just one of those things where you get more money. Yeah. So that's about the shadow ban. And like I said, this is the only solution that I came up with as far as shadow ban. And to be honest with you, they're they are saying that it takes about 2 weeks to be unshadow banned. So like your stuff will probably start, if people go out there and start looking for you, because basically that's what it is. They're like, if you know someone or you have one of your friends, they can go look for you. But if they don't just go on their Facebook without typing your name in, and they don't see your stuff after strolling, they don't see your stuff, and they know you coming and they know you post, and they don't see your stuff, most likely you've been shadow banned. So just keep in mind that the help desk does allow you to file a report for being shadow banned, but it might not be resolved. They have a waiting period up to 2 weeks. So I don't think that's, that's a little helpful that they're willing to help you, but there's really nothing else that you could do. Um, and that's pretty much all that I have on the shadow banning as far as the commenting and the hashtags. So please be mindful when doing or using those hashtags. The other thing that I wanted to shine a little light on is, regardless if you're doing this for business purposes or if you're just doing this just for if you're just showing up as you and you're being monetized for your content, and off the record you're not selling anything, the whole purpose of marketing on Facebook is to grow your platform, grow your brand, and you want to increase your reach. So if you go back into your dashboard, you'll see day to day how far your reach is. Like, it tells you 28 days, 14 days, 7 days, and today. Now today probably won't be on there till like later on tonight, or I think after 12 o'clock. But at least you'll get a somewhat of a estimate of how things are going if you do the day to day. But it definitely works if you look at it from 28 days, 14 days. You get to see, is my content reaching people? Right now, I think my content has reached 74,000 individuals. So I'm challenging myself to make that number go ahead and go up. I want to be higher than 74, even though that's a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's getting out there. My content is definitely getting out there, and also you want your community to help you build your brand. So that's good as far as building your brand, because it's reaching individuals and it's building your brand. So if you are an individual that you are selling products or selling services, you definitely want to make sure that you have your stuff listed, because as it's reaching people, they are seeing your stuff and showing up, seeing what you have to offer as far as your brand. There are other strategies that can take place as far as digital strategies that you can use, but this platform here on Mark with Facebook is definitely one of those things where you can use it and you can plan it. A lot of content creators, they plan their content. So back office, behind the scene, they're writing their content down. They're coming up with stuff. Hi everyone that just got on the live. I want to let you know I have a free gift for you. It's down there in the link. If you go to the bottom where the share button is, if you are content creator or anyone, I have CapCut down there. I personally use CapCut to make my videos. That's how I make my reels. Um, and it's free. The pro version of the software, you get that for free for 7 days. You don't have to pay for it. After the 7 days, you can actually use the software, the free version. It has a lot of features, like a lot of features. It's not, you get a lot of features that you can use for free. I'm sorry, something just kind of like flew in my area. But definitely look into that. Again, it's free. So, as far as the marketing piece, um, they have it where you can place ads. That's going to be my next thing that I'm going to dive in and take a look at as far as the ads, because I am just curious of how this is going to work on a digital creator platform, of placing the ad, who all the ads reach, and what is it going to do as far as what I'm requesting. So they have different ways to place an ad, and that will be another topic for another day. But also just remember, if you do have Facebook and you are using Facebook to monetize, and you also have a service that you sell products, this would definitely be something that you will want to tap in as well. And even as far as making your reels of your product, make reels of your product, make reels of your clients that bought your product that's giving you, good feedback and sharing their story. So if you sell shirts and your client is wearing your shirt and they're like, "Thank you for making my shirt. I really really love it. Blah blah. It fit well. It's comfortable." Put it in a reel. Put it in a reel. Upload it. Share it. That you'll be amazed who all it reaches without them reading a post saying, "Hey you guys, I got shirts on sale for $15. These are the here's the 4 layouts," or I don't know how y'all advertise shirts because I don't do shirts, but or saying, "Hey, this is a link about shirts." I'll probably just look past that. Oh, it's just a link. But if you catch my eye with a video and I'm like, "That shirt right there, I can see that on me." Okay, I might fool with you. So definitely want to come up with a creative way. And CapCut is for free in the link, so you can use that. I just helped you make at least $20, so I feel like I can get at least 200 stars. at least. Yes. So I'm trying to watch the time because not so much. I don't want to get rid of y'all. My daughter, she took a nap today, and I'm trying to keep her in the living room, and she's on 1,000. So she's like, we just gonna bear with me because I'm kind of like, okay, she gonna run in here in a minute in a wrecking. Ain't that what them people used to say? She gonna be in here in a wrecking. Um, I was trying. Well, that didn't work. Or is it gonna work? Y'all, I'm trying to send y'all something, but apparently I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so the next topic is about business and personal credit. So tonight, I'm not really gonna just put any emphasis on personal or business because what I have to give you tonight, you can use it for both. And even if you are a content writer or you're using this platform as business, you are a business owner, whether you like it or not. Now, if you haven't registered with your state, I advise you to go ahead and make the decision to go ahead and do that because you're sleeping on yourself. I highly encourage anybody that I know start a business. Figure out what your passion is. You probably already know what your passion is. You're just probably sleeping on it, and make it happen. Show up for yourself. You show up for the job. You show up for your kids. You show up for your husband and your wives. You show up for whoever's in your life. Show up for yourself. You owe this to yourself. Um, I honestly believe that everybody should have a business. I mean, you might be like, "I don't know what I'm good at." Start a consulting business. Figure it out. Have a business. Have some type of investment, something. Invest back into you. Start building your legacy. Your legacy is not just for you, it's going to be for you, your family, and then your children. And then hopefully your children walk in your footsteps, and then it be for their children. And now you just started uh, a chain reaction, a legacy for your family. So we always talk about doing stuff and having stuff for our kids. That's definitely something that you can do as far as starting that foundation. They may not have your same dream as far as how the business should be ran or how it should go, but just having something to say, well, my mom or my dad or they did it together, and this is what we have, and this is where funds are placed, and those funds can be placed into a trust. And if anything happens to you or your husband and the kids are there, they can either, split the money, keep the money, or keep the business. It's all about a legacy. So just keep that in mind that when building, it's all business, it's never personal. I mean, I try to tell people that when I'm dealing with people. I deal with people, it's always business. It's always business. It's a business transaction. It's like, what can I help you with? What can you help me with? And then let's see where we can go with this. It's an exchange, right? So, to say, whether you have credit cards, whether you have, installment loans, business related or personal. Um, I highly recommend that you put them on auto payment because setting the example and letting a creditor know that you are putting yourself on auto lets them know that you're responsible without being responsible to pay your bill on time. It shows them because they know, and that's why some companies even reward you for setting up auto pay. Like some credit card companies, some uh, cell phone companies, if you set up auto pay, they either give you like certain credits off, or they give you something. There's always some type of incentive, and they know because it's like that's holding yourself accountable. That's a lot of people don't do that. They either gonna wait to the day that it's due. Some credit card companies have a cutoff, like at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but then they may say 3 p.m. Eastern time, and you're in Central time. And if you forget to pay that bill, they automatically charge you a fee, and they call it a late fee because even though you're technically not 30 days late, you're late. And I know most people go, well, the only credit that I should be concerned about is the late on my credit report, which will be reporting 30 days late. But why do you want to give somebody $30? Why do you want to pay a fee when you don't have to? Like, don't pay a fee just because I forgot. I mean, you're here on this platform to learn, and I'm here to teach you. And what I'm teaching you is do the online, get the username, get the password, set up auto pay, let them take it out of your account. Now, if you just cannot remember, let them pay the minimum. Let them take the minimum payment out so at least they'll get the payment. And then once they get the payment, then you can go back and make more payments. But my game's so tough is I let them take the whole amount or a fixed amount. And the reason why, I have a credit card that I don't want to pay no interest on. So the credit card that I don't want to pay no interest on, I let them take the full amount. And when I get my credit card statement, they had made not one red cent off of me. So that's why I tell people I don't care about the interest rate. The interest rate can be 40 if you want. It don't matter to me. Because I'm going to use what I need to use, and then I'm going to pay it back. And then I'm going to use it again. So it's about understanding credit cards, and it's about understanding what to do. And a lot of people are not really familiar enough on the right behavior to have with credit cards. And that goes for personal and business credit cards. You just got to have the behavior for it, because it's easy to give somebody something and then just tell them to pay it by a certain day. But it holds you accountable when you know that it's going to come out of your account automatically. Automatically it's going to come out of your account. It's that, you have a whole different mindset when you set that auto pay. I don't know why, but for some reason when I'm educating individuals on that, they be like, ooh, I don't know, Miss Tracy, I like to pay my bill. I'm like, but you're going to pay it anyway. So why not set up the auto payment? And here's another gem. I had a young lady. She, let's just say, for example, she made $5,000 a month. She was getting a credit card. I helped her get a credit card. And she was hoping for a higher amount. But unfortunately, that amount was only $500. And I told her, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. This is what we gonna do. You're gonna take this $500. You're gonna set up your auto pay. You're gonna use your card. And you're going to pay the first 3 months. You're gonna pay the minimum payment, and then pay it every 3 months. You're gonna pay just the minimum payment, and don't charge it up past 30%. Okay? She did that. She like, okay, all right, Miss Tracy, I did it. She just paid her 3rd month. She said, now what I'm gonna do next month? I said, okay, this month, what we're gonna do is you're gonna charge the card, and this your statement date, and before or on your statement date, you're gonna pay it off in full. So we changed her auto pay from the minimum payment to the whole balance. That 4th month after she made that payment, her credit card went from Um, or was it? I don't know. I'm telling a story. So the second month, her credit card increased. It increased to $750. That fourth month, after she made her payment, her card went up to $1,000. Now, one would say, okay, that's just $500. But the credit card had to get used to her being able to use the card to give her more of a line of credit. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but you know, God worked the same way. If He give you something and you don't take care of it, He can take it back. That's your gift. He can take it back. If you don't use your gift, He'll take it back. And then He also not gonna give you too much where you will hurt yourself. The credit system kind of work the same way. If you don't know how to manage $10, I'm not going to give you 1,000, and I'm definitely not going to give you 10,000, because all you're going to do is hurt yourself and get in debt, stress out, and then be no telling what happened. So to keep odds good, you prove yourself. You do an exchange. We watching you. We see you. We give you more line of credit. And I told her it's going to continue to increase long as she continue to have the behavior. And it did. So now she got the credit line that she really wanted from the beginning, which is past $1,000. I'm just putting it out there. It's really past 1,000 at this given moment. But now she understands. Just to give another example, it's like a person that goes to a car dealership and try to buy a car, but they never bought a car before, and the first thing they see is a truck. They're like, I want this truck. I can afford this truck. You might can afford that truck, but if your credit ain't straight, you're not getting that truck. You can get this car. You can get this car over here. Like, I've seen that happen to people. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious because I want you to change your mindset so that you can expect the unexpected and grow. Like, I was really just having a conversation just a minute ago, and even in that conversation, even with my personal business, I'm pulling and I'm looking and I'm searching and I'm getting business credit and credit cards for my business. Now, my business, I don't have a storefront. I don't have a location. I work from home, and my highest bill is my internet for my business right now. That's my highest bill as far as a monthly bill. But on the flip side, I know one day I'm going to be somewhere else. I'm going to have the office. And to have that office, I got to start planning. I got a map. It's written down right now what all I'm going to have, when I'm going to have it. But I got business credit. My business already has a credit card that has $15,000. And my goal this time next year, I want to be able to have liquid, well, I ain't going to say liquid, but have assets of $100,000. And it's like, I'd rather prepare myself now, baby steps, to get it there, other than wait until things start turning for me and really going. And then they like, oh, well, we need to see your books. We need to see your cash flow. Um, well, we can give you this much credit. Or basically the sign come on your computer screen. They tell you denied. And, you know, in some cases you ask for, let's say you may ask for a loan for $10,000 and they come back and be like, well, we can give you 4,000. You know, I get thinking that movie, is it Beauty Shop? When Queen Latifah went in the bank, she was trying to get a loan to get her salon, and she thought she was finna get 150,000. I think that's what it was. I can't remember the dollar amount, but it was lower than that. Yeah, and it was only because she it wasn't so much that she didn't have access to it for credit purposes, but I think because of the business. Um, I don't know. Sorry, yes. I had a question in my comments. So hold on one second. I'm trying to see. I'm trying to check something out right quick. So bear with me. Hope I got to log in. I'm logging in so I can try to see what's going on because I wasn't aware of that. Uh, hmm. Is it just? I don't know, my love. I'm looking too, and it appears that it is gone. Hold on, I'm trying to check one more other place right quick. All right, y'all. So just bear with me. Hold on one second. I hope my this thing don't play out loud. Um, hmm. I don't know, and for some reason I'm not even able to see on my tablet. It looks so different, and I'm hardly ever on the tablet. I'm always either on my phone or on my computer. But to answer your question, no, it's not there, and I don't know what happened. So that would be something that I would definitely have to look into once I get off the live. But thank you for informing me to take a look at that. Um, hmm, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so if you are on the live, and yes, I see a few people that just hopped on the live. If you want to take advantage of my free gift, the free gift that's in the link, if you see the link, it should say free gift is with CapCut. CapCut is a software that I use to make my reels, and also I use it, to for editing purposes. Sometimes I have very long videos, and it helped me to edit my videos or to make them shorter so that I could put them on a platform, and then it doesn't have any watermarks. So if you want to try it, it is down below. They give you the pro for free for 7 days. I think that's phenomenal. But they do have a free feature, and they do have a lot of features on there that you can use for free that will not, affect or promote you. I mean, not promote you, or push you or pressure you to purchase. I've used it for over 2 years, and I used the free version of it for a long time. I'm just one of them people. I'm curious, so of course I bought it because I wanted to see what else, what else it does. So yeah, so as far as the business credit and the personal credit, that's typically what I wanted to just jump on the live and give you the information on that piece of it, because that can go a long way for both entities, whether it's personal or business. First, number one is to register it, so you have a username password where you can set up auto draft and do auto payments. If you want to learn the tricks on how to make it jump, I will tell you all credit cards do not work that way. So we have to, I would have to know which credit card it is, or you would have to get a credit card that I'm familiar with that will increase your line of credit. There are some, and I'm just gonna put this one out there because a lot of people are more familiar with them. But if you are a new user and your credit score is just fair and you get approved for Capital One, it's most likely not going to move for a very long time. So I personally experienced that. A lot of other people I've had in conversations with and collaborate with, they have shared the same thing. I'm not sure why, the very first one or the one that is more attractive don't move, but they do have other ones that do move. But also I have experienced that it really don't move that fast. It will move, but not quickly. So I always tell people, do your research, call, ask questions. I mean, they can only give you yes or no or point you in the right direction to get the right answers. And if you reach out to me, it might be a card that I'm familiar with, and then I can help you out with that as well. And then if I'm not familiar with it, I'm definitely eager to learn about new cards and what they have to offer. So, send me that challenge. I love it. That's how I grow. All right. Do we have any questions about Facebook and monetizing? Any questions about personal credit and business credit? Um, I'm probably not gonna do the whole 60 minutes because like I told you, my little girl, I can hear her. I'm not sure if you can hear her. Can y'all hear my daughter in the background? I just know she's not physically in here, but she is, you know, she's loud. She's a little loud one. But I do want to say I appreciate you guys jumping on my live. I really appreciate the support. Thank you for, taking out your time in the night to jump on and to, yeah, I, actually, that's been a hit question for me as far as have I seen people's stars have changed? Yes, I have. And it looks like mine changed as well. So I'm not really sure. Okay, so as far as the one star, there was a glitch, and I'm not really sure if it's still going on. I know it was heavily going on over the weekend, and I heard a few stories Monday, but I haven't heard or seen anybody talk about it today. Um, it may be still going on. I hadn't had that problem. I actually gave out some stars yesterday, and I was able to give out more than one star, especially on the reels. You said yes, it's still here. Are you saying mine is still here, or is the one star still here? Mm, wow, Jamaica. I don't know if you're still here. Oh, okay, okay, okay. And then there are only people that can only give 100, 200, 300, 400. Are you talking about like on a live or yes, the one star glitch is happening. Okay, so the glitch is still happening. Um Actually I also experienced, so I tried to reach out to the help desk, which is Mark's little cousin, and I had so many issues. Like it wouldn't let me send a message. It wouldn't let me send a message to them, none today. Like it will prompt them to come in, but it wouldn't let me send them a message. So as soon as they say hi Tracy, um, it'll tell me their name and they'll ask me to verify my account. Um, I wasn't able to say confirm or hi or anything. So I have really experienced some differences today, and I kind of haven't been on Facebook that much today, but I did experience that, and now I'm experiencing my stars are not showing up. So I don't know. I don't know if it's just not showing up. I have to look and see once I get off the live because I'll have to literally get on either my laptop or my phone, and I'm actually using both of them. I'm using my laptop to stream and my phone to watch the comments. Um, my streaming software does allow me to have the comments on my screen where I can read them, but I got fussed at. I got fussed at because a few of my supporters were supporting me, and I didn't notice them when they were showing me some love. Like they showed me some massive love, and I couldn't see it because I wasn't. It doesn't give me a visual on the stars. It only gives me a visual on the reactions and the comments, which is really strange because you would think it would let me see it since it let me do everything else outside of the platform. It was like on some people page I can only give 1 stars of reels, but more on the post. It's been working. So I don't know. I'm trying to think. Yeah, see, I gave out stars yesterday, and I think I gave those individual stars on their reels because I don't think they were. I don't think they were taking advantage of the performance bonus. I don't think they had the invitation, so I was showing their reels some love, but I don't know. It's like right now, just looking at my phone, my star icon is gone from the live. And typically on my lives, the star icon, my link, and then the share button is visible to me and everyone else. So I'm not 100% sure of what's going on. I just know I have experienced, um, personally, I have experienced a lot going on with Facebook just today alone. Like one of the things that I would share earlier today, I realized that my comments, I didn't have that many notifications. Typically, when I wake up to 200 plus notifications. I think one day I had like 400 notifications, just depending on what I post last that night. So today I woke up to notifications, but it was under 200. And I was like, okay, maybe it's Tuesday. So by lunch, I'm like, my notifications is really not going anywhere. Somehow my settings went from public to friends only. And I had to go through and change all of my posts from friends only to public. And I jumped on a webinar that was an hour and 20 minutes long. And I get back to my phone, I got 75 notifications. And I'm like, what just happened? So it's like, yeah. So, I mean, I will almost have to really just see what happens tomorrow, or I don't know. But right now, I've noticed just on my page alone, there's been a lot of changes. So, one of the changes was my settings got all of my posts and my reels got switched over to friends only and not public, which does me no justice. Um, so I switched most of them over or back, especially my most recent ones. And then trying to think what happened after that. Oh, and then the fact that I couldn't use Messenger. I couldn't talk to the help desk. So I don't know what that was about because I did engage with two individuals that, are on my page and also my friends. I don't know if that played a part and I'm not friends with the help desk. Like I really don't know, but I'm definitely going to inquire, definitely going to get an answer to my questions because I'm one of them people is like run me my answer. Like I don't take no. I don't take no for. Yeah, I'm not one of those people. Like you can't tell me no. You tell me no, I'm finna come back and ask the question in a different way. Maybe that's good. Maybe that's bad. Business wise is good. Personal wise, it might be a little different. But yeah, it would be nice to know when they do an update so we don't think we did something wrong. And honestly, to be honest with you, Jamaica, I did an update last night. I updated my watch, my iPhone, and my Mac tablet. Oh, well, I didn't upload my iPad. I mean, update it, but I updated it to the 17. I think the 17 iOS, and it seemed like ever since then it's been hit and miss. I don't know. I um I have no idea, but as I always tell people, this too shall pass, and get to the other side of it. And once you get to the other side, we'll figure out what we did wrong, or figure out what I did wrong. But I do know personally, I'm like, I'm not over it. I'm just now I just want answers. I just got questions and I want answers. And then if it's a way to get, you know, if it's a way to get over the hurdle, then I would do that. If it's not a way to get over the hurdle, then it's just one of the things that you just have to, it's a growing curve. Everything in life is a growing curve. I mean, I've never personally experienced it, but I've have experienced people working a job, and in their first 30 days, they're like, I'm not cut out for this, and they leave, or the employer tell them they don't need them anymore. So it's not, it's not one of those situations where it's like it's the end of the world. It is just trying to go back to the drawing board, go back to the drawing board and see what you can do. I always look at the positive out of it. I'm trying not to look into the negative, because the negative can be very overwhelming. It can be very overwhelming. And with my growth, I just refuse. I mean, there are things happen. Especially since you are you definitely need to never be a problem getting in touch with someone. Yep, that is definitely true. Yeah. So I mean, I personally adapted to that years ago, as far as having an outlook on life. For every negative thing that happened, give yourself three positive things to put in your head when you have a negative thought. So whether if it's, I'm trying to think of a negative thought. Um, I can't think of one right now. That's so crazy. I can't even think of a negative thought. But if you have a negative thought, then you just think of something positive. You think of three positive things. And then, by the time you get to that third one, you're like, okay, I'm good. It's like, whatever. Or at least that's my experience. I'm always throwing my hands up. I mean, I'd be in a car, I'd be like, oh, they cut me off. You can have it. It's yours. I'm good. You can have it. So I don't know. I have to look at the positive on everything. I mean, even in my everyday journey, everything is a challenge behind the negative. I'm thinking of something positive. So I will not like stress out about it. I will just ask questions. I will just see, what I need to learn, or what I did wrong, or what I didn't do wrong, or is it a glitch, or is it just a little glitch? At the end of the day, um, it's growth. It's about growing. And when you're in that process, or when you have entered into that process and you're definitely healed from it, it doesn't tend to hurt you as much as it would have when you're unhealed, or when you're uh, pretending. So one thing I like about growth is I'm learning, and if I'm learning, I'm living, and if I'm living, I still have an opportunity to fix it later. And then some things don't need to be fixed. I mean, just being honest, some things don't need to be fixed, but at least you have an opportunity to have that challenge of getting an answer. So that's just my outlook on life, and I try to instill it in my kids. My son, he kind of has that foundation, and now I have my daughter that I'm slowly gonna be showing her the way as well. You know, even if when she starts school, somebody call you ugly, there's a negative one. Someone call you ugly, you know, most of the time they're not even calling you ugly. They're really calling you pretty. They just don't know how to tell you, because maybe they don't have anyone at home, or maybe they don't have someone in their corner supporting them to be positive. And maybe you are the person that God put in their life to be positive. So you, just be mindful that people can be mean, people will be mean, but you don't have to, because you're not. You're beautiful. So, yeah. I don't think I have any more questions in the queue, but I do want to say I really, really appreciate everyone coming in on the live. Also, the live will be on my page, and I not 100% sure if the the link will still be there. But if the link is still there, please use it. I don't get anything from using it. That's why it's a free gift. And it's more of a referral, so they'll just know that I guess you would say, shared it with my community, shared it with my friends, my family. But like I said, it's an opportunity to do your reels and make your reels and edit it. Any type of video that you're trying to do for the near future, whether if it's for this platform or any other platform or just for your personal self. I mean, I make videos just to keep, just for my memories. I have videos of my kids and I have videos of my nephew when we go and do things, and then I show a piece of it to the world, but I have a longer piece of it stored on my phone just so I can have it for memories. So I'm not gonna hold you guys long. I really appreciate it. You just do not know, showing up for little old me and getting the message out there. I do want to also share, if you are a business owner, I might have my ebook, Unlock the Power of 7 Business Credits with Success. That book is for sale. You also can go on a link and go to my link tree. The book is there to get an ebook version of it, and it'll be there. Also, I do have a new ebook that will be launched on Friday, which is September the 22nd. I really like, I loved my first book, but I really like my second book. like I made time for it. I made time for it and I showed up for it. So I'm really using these ebooks to help motivate me to write my personal book about Tracy. Um, I don't know, I may call it Introducing Tracy, since it still is and still will be my journey, my experience in life, and going all the way back from when I was a child. But it is definitely putting me it's definitely putting me in the right direction to write that book. So that's 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 where I'm going. That's where I'm headed to. I knew she was gonna be on her way sooner or later. I got my little angel right here. She finally made her way, and she made it in good timing because we're pretty much over. Um, I do want to also let you guys know that I do have a Create Your Brand for Your Business. It is with the Alcorn State University of Women's Business Center. You If you are a business owner or you're looking to start a business, you can register for the seminars. They are free. It doesn't matter, where you are. They're virtual classes. They are catered for anyone. They're catered for anyone that is a business owner or anyone that is looking to start a business. You want to go get some tissue? No, I can't. Well, get the towel. Get the towel right there. So yes, I just want to, share that information with you. I will be the host. I will be the trainer for this presentation, and they do actually have more presentations that will be listed on the website. So once you register, if you want, you can take advantage of registering for other classes. Everyone is very unique in what they have to share. I have sat on many of them as well, and I do enjoy getting the information. Again, it's free information, and when it comes down to business, it's definitely not something that is taught in school. So I look at it at this point: if you get it and you listen to it and you learn two things that you didn't know before you actually started listening. So that's a positive outlook on it. Most of the seminars, most of the seminars are like an hour long, and they are very knowledgeable. I would tell anybody, I'm telling everybody, I'm telling you, I'm telling everybody here, I'm spreading the word. Just register. There's a simple registration. Yes, it's going to ask you some questions, but just maneuver to it and answer the ones that you can. And then for the ones that you're not able to, don't worry about it. Just show up for the training seminars, take in the information, give me some feedback. Let me know. Let me know if this is working for you. Let me know if something wasn't if you wasn't fulfilled. That's what I love. I love feedback. Feedback helps me to see where I need to sharpen up at and what I need to, I guess you would say, explain it or have a different look at it. Because when you know something, and then when you're trying to teach it, it comes over a little different. But I try to, step back and present it in a new way. All right, you guys, that's my hour. I thank you so very much. And you have a beautiful, wonderful night. And I'll see you on Thursday at 9 a.m. and Thursday 9 p.m. Bye for now.